Now at 9, a woman murdered more than a decade ago. Now a South Florida family is wondering if her case is connected to others. 3 women missing or dead with one thing in common. They all dated the same man. Now the victims' loved ones are asking for answers.
7's Lashon Jones is live in Northeast Miami-Dade, where one woman's family is speaking exclusively to 7 News. Tavares.
Vanessa, Ethan, good morning to you both. Following a violent murder this past weekend, and now has 2 South Florida law enforcement agencies looking into former investigations. One of those stemming from 2014 in Broward County, the other here in Miami-Dade County, where one woman was found dead at a motel here on Biscayne Boulevard back in 2009.
But from this day forward, I'm going to keep my sister's name alive like I have to.
Lashon Jones holds on to the memories of her sister, Vickie Simmons. Simmons at the time was just 26 years old and murdered in Northeast Miami-Dade back in February of 2009. The case would go cold.
I think like 13 years, but it's like now I feel like this is the time.
Now is the time because she says her sister has something in common with 2 other women who are either missing or have been murdered. They were all in relationships with 45-year-old Carl Watts. Jones says in February of 2009, her sister was living with Watts.
Because I know it wasn't a good relationship. I know that. It was like domestic, in and out, and she really wanted out, but I guess he don't take no for an answer.
Her sister would soon go missing, and it was back on February 18th of 2009 that she was found dead inside of a motel room at the Sun and Surf Inn on Biscayne Boulevard. Jones says at one point police were in fact looking into Watts.
He was basically a suspect, but they claimed they didn't have enough evidence.
And years later,
you just need answers.
In June of 2014, a woman named Vickie Scott of Fort Lauderdale broke off a relationship with Carl Watts. Then she went missing. Her family is still looking for answers.
Our case still open. June 25th would be 8 years.
Fast forward to Sunday, April 3rd of this year. Police say Carl Watts shot and killed his wife, 30-year-old Shandell Harris, inside of a Northeast Miami-Dade community center, a day after she threatened divorce.
Sir, you were arrested for 1 count of second-degree murder.
Watts now sits behind bars without bond.
I'm glad they got him.
Fort Lauderdale police are calling him a person of interest in the disappearance of Vickie Scott, and Miami-Dade police say they're taking another look at the death of Vickie Simmons.
So I try to keep the positive memories alive.
Now back at her live, investigators are calling on the public's help. If you know anything about the death of Vickie Simmons, who died in 2009, or the disappearance of Vickie Scott, who disappeared out of Fort Lauderdale in 2014, you're asked to call Miami-Dade or Broward County Crime Stoppers. For now, we're live here in Northeast Miami-Dade this morning. Lashon Jones, Today in Florida.